Okay, so this point, late game in the manga, I trust no people. He doesn't get that anymore. I took it. Now, Shinichiro. Nothing he did made any sense. Like, at 0 point was he making any sense. All of his actions were very convoluted. And Takemichi is constantly compared to him.
And Takemichi, we have come to realize, is pretty incompetent.
What's he got under there? He wears a necklace? Just like Takemichi? Is there anything suspicious in this room? What are these pictures? What are these pictures doing?
Baji never realizes they're in Shinichiro's bike shop. And we don't really have an answer to that. Why wasn't... And also, Shinichiro knew Baji as a kid. So
yeah,
why...
Baji's not off the hook yet. Okay, we'll come back to Baji, but I have some questions for him. So the whole thing with the bike shop, all we can assume is Kazutora got baited into doing this. Because it makes 0 sense. Why are you here? So, Keisuke... Baji, he doesn't even know. It wouldn't occur to him, oh, this is his shop. He thinks Shinichiro just rolled up. This was not his occupation. What sense does this make?
How does Mikey never mention what Shinichiro does?
Why does he never mention? Because it's not like how. Like, that has to be deliberate. Because Baji knows him. They're seen
Could
together.
something have happened between Shinichiro and Mikey that caused us a rift?
Absolutely. And it's Mikey's fault.
Probably.
How do you not hear this coming? He's running at you. Oh my god. I'm coping. I'm coping again. I'm not accepting these deaths. Okay, so we have this whole situation that is extremely suspicious. The bike situation doesn't make any sense. I'm suspicious of Baji. I'm suspicious of Mikey. I'm not quite sure what to think of Shinichiro yet. I think he's a time traveler. Was he seeing things? Or was there something more going on here? Mikey theory. What's this shit? What's this shit? Excuse me. This is real. This happened. Mikey has them. And that led them to save Christmas.
He was 10 years older than me, and we followed him everywhere. And see, that's what I don't get. If Mikey was so close to Shinichiro, then why did no one know about the bike shop? And then why were his friends, right, why were they never brought over? Unless there was a rift between them.
Everyone's gathering around him. People do that to Takemichi. Mostly to beat him up, but they also gather. Super weak, yet somehow wormed his way in with all these strong people and got straight to the top.
And the only way Takemichi was able to do that is because he knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, first timeline, he's a loser. So he sucks at fighting, he's girl crazy, toilet jokes. It's Takemichi. It's literally, he's bad hair. He's just Takemichi. He's the same person.
You throw shade at Takemichi's hair.
Yeah.
You don't like it?
Looks pretty bad.
I bet he's the type to let it get yellow.
Yeah, but who does his hair? Akun?
Probably.
I trust Akun.
You trust him?
Despite everything, yes. Despite everything, I trust.
Okay.
In terms of hair.
Oh, in terms of hair. Okay, then. Never mind.
We're not done with Akun either, okay? He's going on the board soon. He led all these guys. How? Why? Why were they following him? It doesn't make any sense. Unless he had some, prior knowledge they could use to just charm him.
His hair doesn't look stupid here.
They're covering the stupid part. It's a tiny pompadour. Go big or go home. They're all siblings. I don't know what to say about this. This just happened. What is he doing here?
Are you going through every scene where Shinichiro is going in?
Yes. See? Emma confirmed. It's canon. His hair is dumb. That's literally a Takemichi face. That's Takamichi's face.
We'll find it after we...
Oh, I mean, I'll find it after.
Yeah.
Baji. Time. Bike. I mean, this is the most suspicious thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh god, what else does he have up his sleeve? Takamichi.
I mean, gotta lay out the evidence.
It's quite compelling, I think. Tiny.
This is the same photo.
Shut up. So they know each other. See, okay, this confirms their relationship. They know each other. So why did he suddenly know nothing about his current whereabouts? Shinichiro just wants to make people smile. What did Takamichi want to do? He just wanted Mikey to smile for real. For real, for real. There he is. Now see, he looks really cool here, but that's just Taiju's imagination of him. He never looked like this. Whoa. Okay, so Draken knew him too.
Yes.
When did he leave? So they would just sit there and stare at him like fucking freaks.
Yeah, they're weirdos. They're all crazy kids.
That's probably why he left. What is... Can't he just go to work? Why do people have to watch him?
Peace.
Oh, and then everyone comes to his bike shop. Well, we have something big in terms of Mikey here. But that's gonna be another video where we expose Mikey's true form. You know how to talk to his bro. Oh, okay, wait, this is... So only 3 people knew about black dragons. Mikey doesn't smoke. You never see Mikey smoking.
No.
Maybe they lied to Mikey, and he thinks he died of lung cancer. I would've.
Yeah, that is something new. You don't tell a kid their best friend killed their brother.
It was smoking. It was big tobacco all along. That's why Mikey has to take over Japan. So he can make it illegal.
Stop big tobacco.
They were everything to you, so why'd you leave? Why'd you leave suddenly? Why did you just suddenly feel the need to leave? Makes no sense.
I left the black dragons behind for you. So Mikey knows that he was supposed to inherit the black dragons.
We know. We've got you dead to rights here. You are not of this world. And neither is Mikey.
You can also argue that so isn't Takamichi. By association of his correlations to Shinichiro.
So Shinichiro and Takamichi, like, they're not of this world, but Mikey is like... Literally... I know what you're about. So Mikey, you've been told this a billion times. Why don't you remember your brother? Why don't you remember Izana?
Especially someone who cares so much about family. Like, you could see how him and Shinichiro and Emma... I think you mentioned you think he's lying here. Alright.
That's saved for the Mikey video. I know all your shit. I know exactly who you are. Doesn't look anything. Okay, so the murder shop is now inhabited by Inafi and Coco. That's where I would hang out.
A bike shop where someone you admire died?
Yeah, I mean, I love just... He would be sitting in his sister's room if it didn't burn down. Doesn't look anything like it used to. Well, why'd you move everything around?
Coco would ask him to wear her clothes.
I don't know if you needed to ask. He was always there. Could people leave? Why are people always looking at him?
I bet Mikey felt that same way.
That's why he left. That's why he went and sat in his pile of garbage.
He was my hero.
Like, this is just a bunch of men that come in and look at him while he works. I would lose it.
I would too. I don't know how he didn't get fed up.
This was a suicide. This was an assisted suicide between him and Kazutora. Because I would not be able to deal with this shit. Did that happen? Do you not remember? Do you not remember?
Could that have happened to the Shinichiro that wasn't time traveling?
Shine the light on him. Shine the light. Where were you? Why don't you remember? Answer me! It's because it wasn't you, was it? It's a whole different person. You're the original. So where is future? Shinichiro. Well, he's dead. Because you can't die in the past. Makes you dead in the future. And that's just how time works.
Yeah, he fucked up somewhere. And I think he fucked up by reaching out to Izana.
But why did that gives Miss, would you like to appear? Would you like to why are you being so shy?
He's shy. Yeah.
Hello? Yes, thank you. And you hid behind this page. But you can't escape me. Be reborn. Bait. Sounds important, but it's bait.
You think Kisaki was just cuckoo?
No, I think he was highly rational. I just think that's what no pussy does to a motherfucker. He's unsettling. Izana is a deeply unsettling character. This has nothing to do with Shinichiro. That's just Izana being... Like, why would you interact with this? He always acted like this. He was always crazy.
Even Kisaki is like, is this... Are you really talking to me right now?
Like, I literally just killed your little sister. Didn't you like her? Like,
and you're gonna talk to me right now?
I'm going to tame Mikey myself. This comes out of nowhere. This doesn't, like... What do you mean? Who gave you this idea? Was this from Shinichiro? You needed to tame Mikey? Why? Why? What knowledge do you have?
His motive is never really clear, to be honest.
Well,
but we do know in the future that he becomes like a top.
A top? He
a
graduated
top, like,
from a bottom? He always wanted an older brother. And then... Oh! My wish came true! If you just wish for an older brother, a man will come to your door and take you away. That's normal. That's normal behavior for like, what is he here? 16
like
to 18.
Shinichiro? Yeah, definitely.
So for this that's normal for teenage boys to come and just adopt you. Out of nowhere. I'm your older brother. No, you're not. Why? Why did you lie to him? This was probably illegal, whatever he just did here. But no, Shinichiro is going through, he's collecting children. For what purpose are you collecting children? Why do you need them?
Mikey needs friends. He keeps
exactly! Drip? Drip? Forbidden Izana drip? So he's the brother, you had all to yourself. So he just, like, didn't even bring Izana near other people.
No.
Okay, so I don't know how long they hung out before him. Like, you're also surrounded by kids his age. You're surrounded by kids his age, so why did you wait to even... Excuse me! Thank you. Hanma? Sam. That's exactly the face I would make when greeted. Takamichi here. Izana can't see him because he's not moving. He's been instructed to stay completely still while this creature is in the building.
That's the most emotion I've seen Izana have.
Is that... Inafi, what do you know?
Inafi.
Inafi. You're gonna go on the board later. For this reaction. Right here.
Put him on the board.
Put him on the board. Riding on the bike. How long was he in reform? Okay, so clearly he escaped. But Shinichiro doesn't really seem to care.
Oh, he have already known. And he is just asking him to see if he's gonna be honest.
Yeah. He could have already known. He wants to protect things that are important. Except for the people around him.
Yeah, no one cares about that.
He wants to protect ideas. Perhaps objects. Definitely not people, though. He wants to destroy all of them. It's my dream passing down to my siblings. How does he take that? What if, so, wait, he didn't react at all to the siblings. He did not react to, okay, I know you have siblings. He reacts to Manjaro. Is this just like a bad feeling? This a repressed memory from a past life? See, I can't even get to the next page. This is so important. Now he's gonna... Whoa, they're on a bike, right?
Yeah.
That's another ending. They crash and die. Shinichiro did not become my ideal older brother. And then your subordinate killed him.
That's why I decided this.
Perhaps that happened. Or it was the cigarettes. You took everything.
I feel like that's not the first thing, like, that's not the first time someone's told him that.
Give it back. He took his brother, Pa-chan's ice cream. He's just a creature of pure greed. What if you had an older brother? Eating. He cannot be sated. You're referring to Izana. Who else would he be referring to? Why wouldn't he tell you? Why did he keep
Emma told him, like, multiple times, so I don't know why he doesn't remember Emma told him this. Shinichiro introduces Izana and Mikey, and it just makes things it's like a borderline Sanzu tier incident.
Yeah, that's why he got triggered by the name Manjaro. It's raining.
Rain Man.
Rain Man, where are you? He's hidden. But he's here. Where are his eyes? Doesn't care at all. Like, this is like your adopted little brother, and you don't seem to be having
let him punch him.
Any emotion, I guess. You knew, didn't you? Why didn't you tell me? Of course. Why aren't you questioning why he came to get you? Why aren't you questioning why this guy came out of nowhere and just took you? Why did you even... Yeah, this is the most important question right now. Shinichiro, why did you pick this up? Why did you want this in your life? 0 cents. 0 cents.
There possibly have been a timeline where he doesn't do this, that it, it really fucks up the future. If we consider he is a time traveler. And
it would have to be like the first one.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yes. This is his first time travel, you think?
But when he goes to pick up Izana, I think that probably has to be like the first one. Don't you? Because of how young it is? Because he can't keep going back. Is this supposed to mean something? You have happiness and then suddenly it's taken away? Does Shinichiro know what that is?
I feel like...
I think he does. Because this is future Shinichiro here. In 12 years, what will I be doing? I can't even tell. Yeah, I know, Mikey. I know. To the future me. I know what you're all about.
Doesn't he put, like, a video in those time capsules for Takemichi not to find him?
Yeah, he tapes over family videos. It's this, right here. He tapes over his family videos.
What a weirdo.
Yeah, with his older brother in it.
You think if he cared that much about it, he would have not done that?
You think so? I don't know if he cared. What if Izana was in this video? That really just freaked them out. Just delete. Aw, he was recording. Emma. There he is. I've never seen someone eat so suspiciously. Oh, and then this big fight's gonna happen. Uh-oh, what, does this have some consequences in the future? Does this have some big consequences? Good thing this motherfucker is there to show up. And they just resolve it. It's just resolved now. Because he somehow knew that this was gonna be a problem, and he knew exactly how to fix it.
A girl was the center of the issue, just like Takemichi has the Hinata issue.
That was his happiness! Where is she? Where is she? Rain Man. So there he is again. So he was an ordinary kid. Just average.
He had a mysterious charm that attracted people around him. But so...
He's very young here, though.
Yeah. Could this be the original? Could he time travel back to here?
No, but remember also Takemichi had that, too.
That's true.
Where Hinata was just suddenly enamored. Because he was, like, full of himself, too. He had all that childish exuberance. Was not beat down yet. He was a crybaby. Crybaby. We call him the Weak King. Sounds a lot like Crybaby Hero to me. Now you, sir, are going right on the board. You... Why are you so different? You're different. You're different.
That's also the most emotion I've seen him have.
Smug. Smug. But so am I, because I know. That's his Baji. Disband. They just became Japan's #1. Just became Japan's #1. And he's just gonna disband it. Why did he think that was important to do? What were the consequences if he didn't do that? Mikey did that too. Mikey learned of the consequences of keeping everyone involved. And then he disbanded. Look at the trail. Look at the trail he's left here. Won. Like, he got his future. He got his future. He got his bike shop.
Got his happy ending.
But he made one mistake. He let Mikey live. His hunger can never be sated.
And he didn't let Baji into his bike shop.
Ultimately, his fatal flaw was not befriending Baji.
Do you have any last thoughts or conclusions? This is the last panel, right?
This is the last panel. Okay, so can we do like a recap of all the reasons why this guy was a time traveler? And the plot of Tokyo Revengers has already happened once, and the current one is taking place after with Takamichi. So the rules for getting to time travel is 2 people with a strong will to change the past. He can't fight at all and has basically no redeeming qualities that we can find. And yet he just rises to the top for nothing. So probably the first timeline goes by and it's like just probably like Takamichi's. Though the girl question, I wonder.
Could there have been a woman involved? And also, who is his trigger? Who does he quote unquote handshake with to go back into time? And how old is he when he first, like, we need to consider this about when is the original time jump, or when is the first time jump in? Also, why does he go and introduce himself to Izana?
Izana must be a huge problem in the past, and he is doing the same thing that Takamichi's doing, and trying to reform Mikey. He's tried to reform Izana. He thought he could be saved.
He probably knows the consequences of having Izana in the Black Dragons.
Then why wouldn't he completely destroy the Black Dragons? So he says he's disbanding here, but really all that happens is he just steps down.
Yeah, and it's not like he can stop people from making another gang and calling it the Black Dragons. It's out of his control.
And they all hang out in his bike shop. So, like, he's not distancing, but then you can question, okay, so we can assume it's the future him that is saying disband. This could just be a translation error, but maybe his past self doesn't know what's going on, doesn't really, it's just like, I disbanded it. Oh, you can still hang here, I just want to fix bikes now.
We have to consider the original Shinichiro. He could be an asshole like the original Takamichi.
Yeah, he was probably just a shitty kid, do nothing, and Mikey. But he had a curse. He has a curse with him.
Mikey's a curse.
Mikey, don't think you're safe, because we know what you're about. It's all Mikey's fault. Kazutora was right. It's all Mikey's fault. But that
exactly our next video.
That is for another day. There's a lot of crossover, because there's also the question of why did people refer to Mikey as Shinichiro's little brother?
Why didn't people know about Mikey?
Yeah. Why was he hiding Mikey? He was hiding. He wants
hiding the evil vessel.
Yeah, not for his safety. It's for the safety of everyone else. The safety of everyone else is at stake here. He must keep him contained. But his past self didn't know that. He fucked off. Went and did his little bike shop thing. But guess what? You can't escape fate. You can't escape this. The toll must be paid for bringing this into the world. What do you think happened to the parents? Okay.
I don't know.
They had to pay the price.
Yeah.